We're coming in hot tonight. Hey, it's gaming. Let's go. Heartbeats running like a rodeo. Win or lose, we're still the same. Raise that flag for the headache's name.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Snowrunner, Season 17. This is my solo playthrough, as indicated by the new colors on the trucks. The solo ones are all going to be done up with this color scheme. This, I believe, is the Voron Grad that I was talked into buying. So that's what I did, is I bought it to use it for this Ravages of Time. And we are headed to the temple. Did it yesterday in the reverse playthrough. Steve took one load, I took another, and this time I do not have the all the bridges opened up down here. So I have to go up the back way around, because I don't have this one done, and it would either be go this way around to it, or come across, swing all the way around this, up over this, which is not nice, and come around this way. So we're going to try coming in from this side, and, well, we'll see how that works out. Hello, Steve. Hello, Mark. Welcome, welcome. Let's get this Shogandoni Po on the road, shall we? And we'll see if I have enough fuel to make it all the way to the fuel station. So it should be quite a fun journey. Remember, HR is always watching. Not much for HR to do today, though. Only one here is the owner of the company. Oof. There was a tree hidden there. There was a tree in those trees. Hello, Steel. Young Mr. Grad is not liking this swamp, that's for sure. Come on. Out of the mud. You know, there are two culprits responsible for the use of this Voron Grad for this mission. One of them is Sergey. The other one is our good friend who I need to honor by turning on my beacons. That should tell some of y'all who it is. And that would be Southside. Well, this will be my first trip past the precast concrete plant on this road. Of course, I've only got half a tank in which to get to the fuel station. Ugh. Well, I fibbed, because I did come by here with my scout. Of course, the scout was not pulling a 5-slot trailer across that. No, not in this playthrough. I did not do that, any of that yet. Boy, she did not want to turn at all. Alright, well, we need to change time of day. It's getting a little too dark. Difficult to see. Yeah, I gotta take the scenic route. The very scenic route. And most of this, if I have driven it, it has only been in a Scout. Come on, get over there. No point in going through that mud hole if you don't have to. Yeah. Oof. I'm not going to force it up there if I can go down this lower side here. Forcing it up, that'll just do nothing but flip me. Can I reach something on the other side? Come on. Well, this is not boding well for my fuel levels. Oh, now you'll move on. Before you just wanted to grind to a halt. Now you want to move. I see how you're going to play me. Oh, yes. I got that fuel trailer right here. Haha! See, I knew I left that thing over here for a reason. Scout fuel carrier to the Vorograd. Aha! You need to make sure that everything's activated as I go through it. Nope. Oh, it's gonna make me have to do it the manual way. Sorry guys, a little bit of concentration going on here. I already burned up 11 gallons of fuel. Come on, turn. There you go. You didn't turn soon enough. Hello, Ged. Nope, this is my solo playthrough, buddy. Told you, Friday. Plan for Friday. Got a solo playthrough tonight. Tomorrow night is the last caretaker. Solo on Thursday, and then Friday will be the next co-op session. Alright, let me take a peek where we're at here. Okay, we are coming around the corner towards the fuel station now. So that will be good. The difficult mode will come back after after my solo of season 17 is done. Yeah, we are. Actually, I think we finished off with more. I think we've just got to get all the trucks and trailers back. There might be one or two tasks left, but I'm not sure. Throw her up and high and see if we get a little bit more bang for our buck here without getting too much bang for our buck. Ah! Sorry, never joined her in a moor. Just didn't want to go there. Oh, you younger cats, I don't expect a whole lot out of you during the school year. You know, as far as having you come play and stuff. I would rather you all make sure that you're getting your schooling taken care of. Hydrate, guys. Drink them if you got them. If you ain't got them, go get them. Caught up on the truck. Yeah, custom songs, intro and outro, and be right back screen, all custom. Alright, well, before I start heading up there, I need to take a quick second and let Sam out. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Come on, not with the tree. We'll be starting with turning into the trees. You know the path. Well, you might not. You haven't been up here yet. Got to give this truck a break. Come on, there's nothing in front of you. Don't start that stuff. Alright. Who's the bozo that talked me into using this truck? Okay, we need... no, this is the same way that I took yesterday. If I can get the thing to move up out of this hole now. Sheesh, we might be stuck now. Oh, of course it can't reach that. That is the only thing I can reach. Oh, sure. Now you'll just go right back. It's like it's doing good and then it hits a bump and brings me to a halt. Okay. Yeah, and you can't just go over that hill. So the grad cannot take the little shortcut and straight line it. But the grad certainly wants to fall over because it doesn't turn. And there's nothing to winch to. Take the high road. Yeah. This thing just will not turn. Look at that. It won't do it. I think there's a reason why I never used the Vorons. Alright, I need to adjust that so that it keeps me pointing in the right direction here. Thomas Story, hello there. I would have liked to use the safety winch, Steve. There was nothing in range. But whether I decide I like the truck or don't like the truck, I started the job with this truck, I'm going to finish the job with this truck. What's the number on there? 075 2 Alpha Golf. 2 Alpha Golf. 075 2 Alpha Golf. Alright, now this is one of the spots that I tipped yesterday. So this spot definitely gets a safety winch. You just get severe understeer when pulling a heavy load uphill with this guy. That's not to say that the other Vorons are just as bad in that aspect. I mean, it is making the pull so far pretty decent. Well, I wouldn't have the, I don't have the repair parts for it either. I think it was repair parts was the rest of it. Or no, it was the medium planks. But yeah, I'd have to go after the medium planks yet too. Now we begin the trek around the backside. Yep. 2 concrete blocks, 1 medium plank. Alright, before I hit the water, Sam's parking to come back in, so I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. And on the Sam front, we still have not found his brand new ball that he just got Sunday and lost Sunday night. How he can manage to lose it that quickly, I don't know. But he did. And well, that's Sam for you. That's not what I wanted the witch to come from. When you want it to come from the trailer, it comes from the truck. When you want it to come from the truck, it comes from the trailer. Speaking of trailers, there's that trailer. Crap. Forgot about that guy in the way. I gotta go. Give me it. We gotta go this way around. Got an itch. Ooh, but I can move this one to here. We'll get rid of that one. Okay. We can do this. We got it. Just got to make sure that it's active. I like seeing that saving icon. And I like that you don't get the lag so bad. Oh, come on. See? Wimpy, wimpy, winch. Wimpy, wimpy, wimpy. Alright, and I have nothing anywhere near. Got the Chimera all the way up there. Got the CK, which is not picking that up, all the way down there. Well, that is unfortunate. Because that is a long way from everywhere. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and delete all those. We'll go back over, find us a recovery vehicle, and head down and recover. And we will still finish this mission with the Voron Grad. The winch is too wimpy and too much understeer on hills. Hmm. 50-70. Yeah, but see, I need something that's got some repair parts and some fuel on it too. I got enough Tagas in here. Actually, what we will do, let's see, do we have, I want to make sure this is a, got all its goodies on there. That's some fuel and parts. And he's got to have the new colors. Wow, I haven't used them in a long time. I mean, I didn't even have that coloring on them. Hold on, tires. All right. I mean, I do gotta say though, for the wimpy winch, oh, problem. The blue crane ain't picking those up. You know, I can't have a crane with this maintenance add-on. Alright, we're gonna park this guy to the side. Nobody wanted to tell me, hey man, how you picking that up? Okay, back to the garage. Okay, well, we may have to go overkill. We'll bring Big Kenny out. I was typing as I drove out of the garage. Yeah. Okay, down here. See, because I do believe I can put the regular fuel tank on there. With that, I don't know, I guess not. Takes that crate away. It's got repair parts. It's got only 16 gallons of fuel. Okay, so it's not going to be you. What do we got in that thing? We have 300 repair parts, 80 gallons of fuel, 2 spare wheels. Yeah, we'll take this guy because we're going to need something with a high saddle over there anyhow for that other deal. This crane will pick them up. Heck, this crane will pick up the truck, trailer, and the containers. Tow the other truck? I mean, I could. I think I'm just going to go like I am for right now. In fact, somewhere, so get my map flipped around. if I need to bring one through, I've got the Mac Defense right there, fairly close by, that I can just shoot down to the gateway. Excuse me, had a cough. Yeah, if I decide I end up needing something over there, I've got the Mac Defense fairly close that I can shoot down through the bottom gateway. So he's not too far away. Oh, wait a second. I didn't want this one. I wanted the next. I wanted to go that side. Well, fine. We'll cut through the train station then. I see road. I see Zing seems to be having some pretty good luck. He's on episode 3 now. So it must be saving for him. In fact, if I just cut straight through. Yeah, we'll cut straight through and just... I was going to follow the railroad tracks around, but... And there is a reason I'm going this way around. Because I'm not going anywhere near that, and this route here is a little crazy. And I don't think I came this way around yet. Around the building. Must have missed the sign that said no through traffic. Ow. That was uncalled for. Now that's the horn. The Sardinia Garden. Okay, so this route takes you right along the edge of the railroad tracks. Past this thing. And I think I activated. I think it was the last one I needed to activate. Yes. Got that the other day. What was it? Last time. Saturday. Saturday I got that. So Sam thinks it's time for him to start making a pest out of himself. Such a silly puppy. Race Dog! Good evening from North Carolina. Well, welcome in. Welcome to Michigan. In a roundabout way. Michigan, Zerdania, you know, same thing. Zerdania's got a little less snow than both of us at this point in time. Did you get much down there? You know what I'm going to do before I go in there? I'm going to swing back up the road the other way a little bit and hit the fuel station. That way I go in with a full tank. No point in going in with 30 gallons shy. Especially when the fuel station's just right around the curve. He's going to sit here and stare at me and try to make me uncomfortable. And every time I look at him, he starts wagging his furry little tail, which is not so little anymore. You just came in, so I know you don't want back out. Silly dog. One minute here, guys. Really? Yeah. Do something here real quick. I'm over here doing other stuff and not necessarily paying attention to where I'm going. It's kind of nice to be able to edit things like that on the fly, as opposed to like Streamlabs. I think I would have had to wait and do it in between streams. That particular verse is at a special request. Way ahead of you? Oh, well, yeah. It's we've all got different tricks and stuff that we do. And there's no real right or wrong way to do it as long as you have fun and you get the job done. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking the Grad might just be too small of a truck for that job. It's not really designed for hauling heavy trailers, I don't think. Good sideboard bed and crane kind of truck. So how far into the game are you? I mean, are you up to season 17 or base game or where are you at? Evening, Michelle. Okay. Where's my truck? Is there. So I'm kind of feeling definitely need to come through here. Go up past the research camp. Yes, that has not been done yet. So that means we want to go to here. Down. And because that's still under the clouds, we'll come this way around and clear some of that out. And I know I can come up that hill because I've already done it. Way. Do. Then we come this way around. Kind of thinking the way I'm headed, this might be the easier route. Do. Okay, route's plotted. Time of day is 6 a.m. Start out bright and early in the morning on this rescue mission. A long way for a rescue? Yes. Yes, it is. Hold on. Yes, downhill. You go downhill. But there's that big high saddle trailer over there that needs to be rescued along with its cargo. So it'll be good to have a high saddle truck over in the area. See, Ian, that's how you get an Avonhorn over a skinny wooden bridge. I know if he's not watching yet, he will be. It definitely pays to get the work sites opened up. They save a lot of this kind of hassle. Nikolai, hello there. Nikolai 313. Is that an indication that you're from the Detroit area, are you? Is it? I mean, the name would indicate not, but the 313 is indicative of a Detroit area code. So. That's the question needs to be asked. But I'm doing fine. How about yourself? Nope. You good? Nice. Big old truck for little narrow trails. Chilling after dinner? Nice. What was for dinner? I mean, I might be looking for some leftovers. Burgers? I had me a burger for lunch today from Burger King. They got a new one out, but yeah, it was basically, for all the hype, it was nothing more than a mushroom Swiss, which are good burgers, don't get me wrong. I was really disappointed in what I ended up getting for all the hype. Alright, where is it at? There it is. Local farmers burgers are the best. Yeah, none of our local farmers actually do up any of their own stuff. Kind of living right on the outskirts of the big city though, so it's not like we have a lot of the good kind of farming going on anyhow. A lot healthier, absolutely. You've got to either freeze it or eat it right away, but it's definitely better for you because it doesn't have all the preservatives stuck into it. Because even the so-called fresh meat at the supermarket is loaded with preservatives. Fence didn't want to go down. Got to wash the inside of these corners. Make sure you're not getting your inside wheels up on top of a rock or anything. Oof. This is going to be a fun route. Really gonna grab the one behind me, you stupid witch. And they call it a smart witch. There you go, race dog. That's a good trick to learn right there. Grabbing yourself a safety winch and using it to pull you around a corner. Pretty much guarantee without it, this truck would have gone over the edge. Because it is way too big for this road. Gonna need a rescue for the animal. Hush, Steve, hush. We don't talk like that. You're starting to sound like Sergey over there. What's my username mean? My username is adapted from the truck that I drove while I was over in Iraq, the M1070 Superhead, which they have in this game as one of the dairy Longhorns. Not it's the snub-nosed dairy Longhorn that they put in this game. It's actually a truck built by Oshkosh called the M1070 Superhead. Stands for Heavy Equipment Transport. Wish you could just get away with driving right down there, but no, it'd be too easy. Read it as a no in Russian? Oh, so it's het is actually a word in Russian? Interesting. I mean, that's neat to know. This is one of the spots there, if you turn too sharp and your wheel rides up on that big rock to the inside, even this big truck, it'll flip it over. Stay away from that stuff. Good evening, Sergey. Yeah, if you read it in Russian, yeah, het means no. That's funny. All right, guys, I'm going to stop right here real quick and go let Sam out again because he is being quite the pest. So I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Hey, JL. Welcome, welcome. Of course we're back in Zerdania. Where else would we be? It's like net. Yet. Is that how it's pronounced? Yet. I can't claim to know Russian. I've heard a few things. Watched a lot of movies. How many missions do I have left? 99.99% of them. Barely scratched the surface. Yeah, too many. Adrian Waller, hello there. Oh, this is where I wanted to cut through at. Oh, Sergey, by the way, this is your fault. I am blaming you and South Fang for this. Had some food today, stayed in the right place. Nice. That's a good thing, Steve. Let's see, those are going to create a problem. We're going to have to get those out of the trailer before we can do anything. Really? And then I can't get them out of the trailer from this side. Okay. Gonna have to get creative on getting down there to the other side of this guy. I tried pulling the trailer, Steve. The containers are still sitting in the trailer, so all it was doing was sliding sideways. So I got to get the containers out of the trailer before I can move it. That actually worked better than it should have. You know they're heavy containers when the King Kong crane can't get them at full extension, because this thing will pick everything up at full extension. Oh. Yeah, that worked way better than it should have. Alright, now that we got this thing on semi-solid ground again, let me mark my route back out. Which was up through here again. Sam is barking already. And as I said before, I'm going to get to about this point and decide if I'm going to follow the zigzag road around or if it looks like I can climb straight up. We'll determine that when I get there. And let me go let Sam right back in. It's not in here. No, we checked. Okay. Oh, get rid of that. Let's Why'd you hide my ball? I didn't hide his ball. He hit his ball. And then he forgot where he hit it. I cannot find that thing anywhere. Just bought it, too. No. See, now he wants the broken one that I got to figure out what kind of glue I need to use to put it back together. Because that's in here on my desk. He's looking at that like, it's right there, Dad. No, your new one. Where's your new one? He's not a dummy. He just don't know which ball is which. There we are. There's, on the road to the Temple of St. Raphael. Well, maybe I can at least cut part of the corner anyhow. Might not be able to cut the whole thing out, but we get past that zigzag. Yeah, that part just looks a little too steep, and it's got those arborvitaes right in the way. Ow. Oh, see that? That rock right there trying to get me. I don't know what's worse, this side with the really tight turns or the other side with all the loose rocks on it. But our little Voron grad made it here. So we got to give it credit for that. Ravages of Time. You handled that perfectly. All the containers have been delivered and the materials are on site. Temple's restoration is underway. We have your well-earned reward right here. 1,990 XP. 17,900 cash. We will gladly accept that. Steve says the loose gravel side is way easier. Which, the route to get to the loose gravel side is easier once you get this bridge done. Because you just come from the fuel station, you cut around this little loop here, and, as opposed to coming from the fuel station and cutting around this loop and then having to come back up and over and around, and yeah. Gotta go. Have a great stream. All right. Thank you, JL. Thanks for stopping in. Okay, well, let's see now. What do we got? New stuff opened up. Light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah. Delivered to the Eastern Tunnel in the Zerdanian Valley. Construction rig semi-trailer. And 4 concrete blocks and 3 cement. Well, we'll accept it. That construction trailer is the one there. That might not be too hard to do. Hydrate. Drink them if you got them. If you ain't got them, go get them. This means you, Sergey. What truck do we got here? Actually, it's the Chimera. There we go. Whatever the camera was sitting in. Let's bring the time of day back around here real quick. It's kind of the whole reason why this guy was left up in this area is because I knew that trailer had to move again. It is not fun getting it around these turns, though. Now, the cement and the concrete blocks, I'll have to wait for another trailer. And there is a path out the back side of this, but I'm not sure where that path goes. If it gets you easily back to the main road or not. Time for bid? Alright, Steve, you have yourself a good night. Get some rest. Okay. No, that just looks like it would be way worse of a route than fighting this curves. So we are going to fight the curves after we get this thing turned around. Round, round, turn around, turn the truck around. Tight squeeze, I tell you. Bring it right up along this pole. this is where we got to get a little creative with the winch. Alright, and now we will grab it from that one to that pole. Back through the swamp with it. Gonna have to top off with my roof rack. Kill a sign or two. At least it was a very resilient tree. It just popped right back up. That's going to require jumping to another truck real quick, so I'll be right back into this one in a moment. It's the only way to get rid of the sign when it's stuck in you. There we go. It still didn't want to despawn. All right. And we're not done with tight turns yet. Back into the Blackwater Marsh. Thank you, sir. Definitely can't get away with high gear. Now not only do we have a tight turn, but we got a big dip in the middle of that tight turn. And that wasn't the big dip I was talking about. That big dip is right next to that tree. Fortunately, the Chimera gets pretty well across there before the trailer tires hit it. Now, I don't know which tunnel they're considering to be the eastern tunnel. There's Sam. Coming in for his daily cameo. All right. I mean, no, let's pull that back up again. Eastern Tunnel. There we go. Don't know why I wasn't getting a down arrow before. I'm going to spin this around. So that means we're going to come over here, cut across there, go up to that one, back to that one. Cut through the fuel station. So it looks like it's this set of tracks here. And then over. All right. A little bit of a convoluted route. Now, odds are I don't have nearly enough fuel to get all the way there. But I've got it. The 50 set Paystar 5070 with the maintenance frame add-on on there that I can bring over and top off with. We might not get this one completed today, but with any luck, we will get the construction trailer delivered. Come on. Billy, you're going to grab that thing. Come on. Pull it up there. It's not going to give it to me. Fine. I'll back down to the road and use the other one that I normally use. And the spot that I normally turn at is just back this way just a little bit. There was a reason I wanted to go over the other side, though. And that was not dragging this trailer over and around this curve. With that crest in the middle. Yeah, we will definitely be bringing the 5070 over. We are burning through the fuel like it's going out of style right now. At 6 gallons, we'll be lucky to make it up this hill. We're going to see how far we get before we gotta jump trucks. Ooh, look. Actually made it to the intersection. So I will stop right here and we'll bring the 5070 up. Where's he at? And next time around, we can do the easy part and get our cement and our concrete blocks. Actually, this whole task I don't think is that bad. RDJ, welcome, sir. Woo. Refuel. Maintenance frame add-on. To the Chimera. To the Chimera's roof rack. It's got a little bit of damage, but not much, so we may as well take care of it while we're here. Yeah, 8 points. I mean, like I said, not much, but we may as well fix it while we're here. It's 8 o'clock. Can you guess what's happening to my bit rate? The nice thing is we don't need to turn right there in order to get around the avalanche. We do need to dodge the truck right there. I'd say the sheer number of tasks and contracts in this season, solo playthrough is going to take a minute to get through. Brian Connor, the stream's going pretty good. I only flipped one truck so far tonight. Then I took one of the biggest trucks in the game to go rescue it. That was fun getting there. Oh yeah, there's a ton. And it's not like the contracts are all like, just do this. It's do this and then go over here and do this. So, yeah. Falling rocks is amazing, crazy. Yeah. And there's one spot, I can't remember where it was now that I drove over, not only did the edge of it break off, but the rest of it kind of collapsed and dropped like a couple of feet. How long did it take me? It's still taking me. I've only got a couple of things that I've done so far. There's a long way to go. Look, I have only completed one thing tonight so far, and that was delivering the filled containers from Ravages of Time to the temple. We've all heard the song. Got a long way to go and a short time to get there. But in this case, we're eastbound and down. Keep the trucks running. Don't feel bad. Done maybe 3 tasks all day in Black River. Really, what's the back end car? Stupid guardrail. Tell me I'm gonna have to try to back this trailer out of the fuel station. Needed just a squeak more room to be able to get through there with this thing all the way around. Getting close. squeak through another gateway that we're not really built to fit through. Really, it's catching on that. I gotta go through the other side. Went to Smithville, tried to do some towers, tried to get some wooden planks, ran out of places and okay. I gotta find an alternate route. This thing don't fit. Okay then. Don't think I can get right around that edge. Maybe across the back side here. Well, we'll see if we can get down here. Should have came from the north. Yeah. Maybe. Or come from over this side. Or the railroad tracks. Oh, what's the time of day it? 6 a.m. Really? Oh, now you're just trolling me. How in the world did it manage that one? Okay, we're gonna have to get creative here. I wasn't even moving. How are you gonna do damage like that when I wasn't even moving? I was sitting still and you caused damage. Now you're just trolling me. And I'm thinking we're just going to swing all the way around, run that tree down, and we're going to take the railroad tracks all the way in. Cut through those trees right there. You know, those are pretty thick. Well. That is a long way to have to go back around to try to catch those railroad tracks. Well, that settles it. We just got to try to go along the railway station like I was doing. Because there don't appear to be any way up on that side. And that appears to be a little too thick for this trailer. Other vehicles, yeah. This trailer, no. There you go, guys. You now know. Yeah, either gonna have to sneak in through the north gate, which still might be a challenge, or take the railroad tracks in, if you want to do it easily. If you want to fight with it, well, then we go this way. And this is going to be a fight. Come on. It still is with that big engine struggles getting the front wheels up sometimes. Looks like it's getting harder. Always gets a little harder. Come up the north from the fuel station. Okay, well, the trailer is now taken off of the list, but it is blocking the box. And I had a funny feeling this trailer was going to end up needing to be moved again. We will park that trailer there for now. So now north from the fuel station. Well, yeah, you've got this road here, but then you got to take it all the way back up. Maybe fight getting over there, or you come through the storage garage here, up over this, and then jump onto the railroad tracks from there. Because that's a tunnel through the mountains there, so you can't jump on them right there. Hopefully, though, once we get the rest of it, it'll clear that avalanche over there, which will give me space to be able to back this beast out of here. But, ladies and gentlemen, that's a problem for Thursday night. I would like to say thank you all for watching. You have no hair? Well, thank you. Thank you, sir. Glad you noticed. So, thank you all for watching. If you like what you see, hit that like button. If you really like what you see, please feel free to share, comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I go live. And tomorrow night, we will be going live with The Last Caretaker for our weekly dose of The Last Caretaker. And then Thursday, again, we will be back here for solo playthrough. And Friday will be Region Reversal with the rest of the gang. So, again, thank you, and we will see you next time.
Been a wild little ride here tonight, laughing along under that blue light. From the first hello to the last GG, y'all been sitting right here next to me. The stream is ending, but it ain't goodbye. We'll fire it back up on another night. So hit that follow, keep your boots by the room. This train is ending, hit X game and we'll see you soon. Yeah, the stream is ending, hit X game and we'll see you soon. From the clutch plays down to every small fail, you were right there raising all that hell. The chat rolling fast like a hometown creek. Can't wait to do it all again next week.